You still like that
He
thing?
ain't gonna be a rocking party with his feet.
I'm hot.
Crack that
You
one.
hot. You just said you didn't do nothing last. Oh, well, that's probably why you still hot. Okay.
I'm hot.
What the two T's? I told you I got that service going on now. Shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Deanna K is in the building with us.
She's
Deanna.
hot.
Good morning. I'm hot. I'm sleepy. Shit.
Ooh, is that menopause? I gotta look at the definition.
Probably. Shit.
Is you hot? You sleepy? Is you hot?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on with everybody this morning?
Yeah, I won't complain, man. We in the building, man. Speaking League is Nerve DJs Radio. Another Thursday morning, another good morning mix with the team. I won't complain. That won't be me.
Yeah, I won't complain. I took my son to school. He started kindergarten this morning. A little bit emotional.
Oh, what? It wasn't a moment.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, man.
Remember, he was just a little baby.
Right.
Yeah, I got the 8th grader, man. 8th grade. First game, first day of school was Tuesday. Definitely pulled off a nice little victory out in the rain. Shout out to the Litfield. We call them Litfield now. It ain't Litchfield, Litfield. Shout out to them young men, you know what I'm saying, out there doing their thing. So, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. And even speaking of that, man, football season kicks off tonight. Start of the college year. Tonight we at Akron U down at Infostation Stadium. Your boy will be on the 1s and 2s from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and throughout the game. So make sure you make it down there. Bring the kids out, man. Let them experience some of that big boy football. You know what I mean? This is the year we turn it around, man. So make sure you make it down there. But we here this morning, man. It's time to get into a little bit of music.
Sound like a true Browns fan.
Yes, sir. We'll be back with you with the news, sports, and gossip. This is your man, DJ Laylo. Speaker Niggas is in the building. Let's get into it. About 75 degrees, 76 degrees out there. Today should be happening. So yeah, it's definitely a beautiful day. Shouts out to everybody out there, man.
Lying to the people, man.
Man, I ain't lying to the people,
supposed to get
man.
to 80 something.
I'll wake up. No, it's not.
It's not. I see it on my watch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
supposed to get to 84 degrees.
It should not get better.
Hot as fuck.
Nice day, man.
Anyway, make sure y'all don't wear no jacket later on in the afternoon. Don't listen to that, brother. You know?
Man, listen, man. I know
You
what
went
the
to
weather
school
is.
for radio?
I wake up to see the weather.
What's the
Before I start my day, I look at the weather. So it might say,
get
it might,
get y'all the weather
even
back.
if it reaches 84, it gotta go past 78. So don't get me to started, man.
It's not hot, you know. It's
hot as fuck right now.
It's bearable.
That's just you, because I'm in a hoodie and I'm comfortable. I ain't gonna lie.
It's hot outside. I turned my air on. My house was at 60.
Yeah, that's just you.
something.
You coming down on something.
Is that the new thing? I mean,
Touch her.
is that the new era? Like, people, like Trey, y'all, what's up with that? Y'all wear hoodies in the summer now? I mean,
It's not the summer, brother.
it is still summer.
I mean, you want to technically go there, bro. It is.
Talking about I don't know the weather. You don't know the seasons.
Brother, it is football season.
Yes, it turned fall yet. When the fall comes?
Season.
When do it turn
September
fall?
21st, brother. But I mean,
What's the day?
County.
What's the day?
Bruh, I woke up. It was 50.
Hold on, kid.
First of all, I woke up and I could show. I had frost on my windshield. Y'all can kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how. It's 54 degrees this morning. This is fall season. Get ready. Prepare yourself.
Watch these next 2 weeks be hot as hell for no reason.
I seen a
Listen to the
one of them
weather, man.
TikTok. I see one of those TikToks, and the guy, he was walking down the street, he had on a hoodie. Guy, it was one of the skits. He had on a hoodie. He said, "Man, why you got on this hoodie, man? It's hot." He's like, "Man, I'm not hot." He said, "Man, I bet you $5. I'm gonna take your sweater if you sweat." And he took off his sweater because he was sweating.
Yeah.
He said, "Man, you hot."
Hell no. Speaking of leakers, man, you already know what's going on. It's Thursday morning. Good morning mix. A lot going on in the world. Of course, special prayers and condolences to everyone that is affected by the floods in Mississippi right now, Jackson, Mississippi. Deion had to actually move his whole team to a hotel right now. You know, the Jackson State football has been affected by the floods as well. So, yeah, man, shouts out to the prayers out to them for sure. For sure.
Texas too. Texas.
Hey, before you even get in that, man, I want to give a big shout out to Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
What you do?
Yesterday I seen the man. He's still marching for the Jalen Walker incident. You know what I mean?
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, Frank. You know what I mean? I want to give a big shout out to him, man. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of dedication and will to get up every morning and, you know what I mean, walk down these city streets with the flag and the handheld high. You know what I'm saying?
He was at the walk, I believe, on Sunday. And I was there with him. Yep, I went there with them.
What's Frank's last name? Frank
Walker.
Frank Walker.
No,
it ain't Walker.
Yeah. Hey, no, it isn't Frank Walker.
He's the weatherman.
Hey, let me do this.
I don't want to say his name, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Big Frank, man. Shout out to him, man, for you know what I mean, stepping
Ragsdale,
yeah. Stepping up and doing those big things for the community, man, as far as, you know what I mean. This might have been his calling, you know what I mean? You never know, you know what I mean? For real, because, hey, there's a lot of us who don't get up and do that, you know what I mean? Including myself, you know what I mean? So, when I seen him, I just had the mad respect for him, so, man, shout out to Frank.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking leakers, each and every Thursday morning, you already know what's popping off, man. We got about 2 more minutes before we get back into some good music. In the meantime, in between time, I'd like to send a special shout out to one of our own, not necessarily Speaker League's own, but Akron's own, D'Antonio Palmer. He was involved in a bad car accident. He's recovering as we speak. Everything. He's up and he's, responding to people, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully he'll be back doing this thing, how he does his thing, the way he does his thing very soon. So shout out to him. Other than that, you know what's popping off. We got a whole lot going on in sports. We got a whole lot going on in the entertainment scene. And we're gonna get back into that in a very, very, very short moment. But right now, we're gonna get back into the music with DJ Lalo.
Yes, sir, man. You already know what it is, man. Wake your ass up. Wake and bake and get to that money. You know what it takes. You know what it is. DJ Lalo, let's go.
Yes, sir. Speaker Leakers, Thursday morning. Good morning mix. Nerve DJs Radio. Make sure y'all download that Nerve DJs app ASAP, Google Play, or your Apple App Store, and tune in. We are live, baby. Check us out via Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. We everywhere. Make sure you Google us and follow us on all platforms. Other than that,
even before you get started, man, once again, I just want to let y'all know, man, that college football in general is back. I will be down at the Akron U game tonight. Come down to Infostation Stadium, man. Bring the kids, man. Come watch some grown man football and help Akron pull out this win, definitely, you know what I mean? Also, we want to let you know, man, Jersey Sundays is coming very soon, man, to Debonair's Ultra Lounge, man, the ultimate game experience. Come watch the games, the 1 o'clock games. It's going from 12 to 5 p.m. Sponsored by Cavassier, Makers Mark, Trades, Generations, and more, you know what I mean? So definitely, man, make sure y'all do that. Go ahead. Just want to make sure, because my whole thing was to get that out. Also, man, excuse me, let's shout out our sponsors, Jack's Deli, Custom Tea Designs, not Hennessy, but Trades, Generaciones. Cavassier, let me slow down a little bit because I'm thinking too fast. Maker Smart, Beam Centauri Products, man. Shout out to y'all, man, for sponsoring the show.
For sure, as I'm scrolling through my timeline, I see a lot of big things have happened. Bree, I'm not sure. I don't even want to step on your toes. It's breaking news this morning. I'm not sure if you caught it or not. Russell Wilson just signed a new deal. Were you aware?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of feeds on updates throughout the NFL.
Yeah, he's got a new guaranteed contract. I believe it's 156 guaranteed out of 200 and something million.
5 years. Ain't no
7 years actually.
7 years? I think it was 5.
I think it was maybe 5. Between 5 and 7, we'll see. But I know he's locked up till he's about 40 years old for sure. So shout out to Russell Wilson, man.
Much like what they seeing over there already.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a born leader for sure. And they haven't had a real quarterback like him since.
And he ain't got to go far from Seattle to.
Russell, I mean, they really buying into the program down there for him, bringing him on, Super Bowl champion quarterback. So
for sure. What's going on in sports?
Yeah. So I'll take that segment.
You there?
So speaking of champions, man, congratulations to Wilson and his family. You see her and the boys and his daughter. They doing good down, eating good down in Denver. Yeah, so my champion of the week, man, I'm going to take it back to the kids, man. Little League champions, World Series.
Yes,
man, Honolulu, Hawaii, they defeated Horatio. I don't know where that's at. It's in the Netherlands. 13-3.
Hell no.
Yeah, man, Horatio, Netherlands, man. They did good. They ended up getting to the National World Series championship game, but they failed. Honolulu boys won it out of Hawaii. This is a 10 to 12-year-old boys league. If you guys didn't know about Little League baseball, it's been on TV, ESPN, man. For the last it's like a 2-week tournament.
For sure.
So
check it out, you know. That's definitely my favorite sport as a kid. So.
Oh yeah, baseball is, you know, it's supposed to be the U.S. sport. I was just talking about that here recently, but a lot of other sports are kind of getting a little bit more attention with the footballs. You know, soccer's up there, you know, of course basketball. But baseball, man, it's a kid's sport. You know, take me out to the ballpark.
Yeah, there.
You know,
speaking of ballparks,
he was introducing Akron U. I'm gonna introduce the Buckeyes play this week.
Let's go!
Yes, sir. They'll be playing down in Columbus. Top 5 game. They playing Notre Dame.
It's a hell of a way to start the season.
Saturday, 7:30 p.m. game on ABC. Check it out. Ohio State is ranked number 2. Notre Dame is ranked number 5. Man, notable things about Notre Dame. They actually got a head coach. He's a former Buckeye. And Freeman.
Yeah. Shout out to that black man.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's what's up. Top 5 in the NCAA right now. Alabama, they'll be playing this week. OSU, Georgia, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Texas A&M. Utah State Alabama will be hosting Utah State 7:30. Go check that out. It's SEC Network. Notable games there. We was talking about Serena Williams today.
Always and forever.
Defeated. She's playing in the U.S. Open, Queens, New York.
Oh, she married now, I'm sure.
Arthur Ashe Stadium. She's actually defeated number 2, Pemberton beat. She's not giving up, man. She says she's had a little left in me.
Yeah. She just won her second match for sure.
She's got over 20 Grand Slams. You know, one of the highest, richest tennis players in the world, man. And her and her sister, they do a thing. Tiger Woods was amongst one of the celebrities spotted at that event.
Okay.
You know, the U.S. Open is in Queens, New York. It generates over $60 million in prize money.
Sheesh.
So that's expected this year. So I wish I could
see what's up with little Scotland in this tennis.
Everybody making a lot of money these days. Speaking of NFL, Baker, of course, he'll be opening up the season against the Browns. I guess he made a statement that he was going to have him up, and I guess he denied it. Sources of the NFL but we'll see.
But that's some Baker talk, though. I can see it.
I can see it.
Baker said he's a tough kid. He played for the Browns.
Back. I hope so, man. I got him on my fantasy team. The sleeper pick, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I got McCaffrey, you know, so hopefully they offense can generate some points.
Man, I'm praying for you. What made you do that?
Well, it kind of fell in my lap, okay?
Man.
Yeah. But hopefully he stay healthy, man. I got some other backs, some younger backs that'll be all right. Speaking of NFL, they got their week off. They made their final cuts. Hopefully the guys out there to make that 53-man roster, man.
That's what I'm saying. How the hell did we do a damn fantasy draft? And never mind. My bad.
Well, you know, of course you're not going to draft.
We're not going to get into that.
Of course you're not going to draft like the people that's not there.
That's my fault. We shouldn't even. Hey, don't let me stop you, brother.
It's going to be the top 10 people. You know, it's typically in all fantasy leagues, you got 10 to 12 teams, and you're going to pick the top 10 quarterbacks, top 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The other kids, they just fall into place. But, you know, they still NFL players, man. I wish I was on a roster somewhere. Like speaking of roster like Josh Rogan, and quarterback, he just got re-signed on the practice squad. Which, man, you make more money than the average person in the U.S. Which,
yeah, I mean, like I'm the type. See, I'm not the, especially football, NFL. Like, you're bound to get hurt. So me mentally, I'm kind of practice squad material. I get out there on the practice squad, let you rough me up a little bit, and then I'm going home and chilling, and and working on some other business and stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm part of the Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to be the stars.
Yes, sir. I mean, you could make $100,000.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Hey, I ain't gotta get out there and and get broke up.
Who makes $100,000 in this day and age? Doctors, you know what I'm saying? Being a professional athlete in this day and age, man, it does matter. But I wouldn't mind being on the practice squad.
Not at all.
Get busted up, but
yeah, couple $100,000.
Shout out to Josh Dobbs for taking over that third spot, though, for sure.
Yeah. Josh Dobbs made it,
I love what I seen from him during the preseason.
Dobbs, man,
you took over what?
The third spot, because it was Rosen. That's why Rosen on the out, because
they just re-signed him on the practice squad.
Yeah, Rosen was actually the third.
That's what I just said, brother. I said shout out to Dobbs for taking over the third spot.
Yeah. No, Dobbs took over the second spot.
No,
Drissett is the second.
Right.
Dobbs is third.
I'm talking about with Deshaun Watson.
You in this technical shit.
Yeah.
Always trying to be technical.
No, because
it's too early.
Brissett is starting. I'm thinking so he makes it.
He's projected to be the starter.
You know what I mean?
So like right now, I think Dobbs is a better quarterback. We went and checked out the game this weekend against the Bears. It was a good game.
How was that experience?
Man, it was pretty nice. Man, I tell you, Justin Fields did his thing, man. Although he didn't play against the Dogs, against Miles Garrett or Clowney, but he did his thing when he played. He threw some excellent touchdowns, wide open.
Yeah, I seen the highlights.
Money, man. So he looked good for the Buckeyes. I'll rock my Buckeyes. We was walking to the stadium. I was like, man, I messed with Justin Fields. It's got to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just, it was a good turnout. I think Dobbs actually controlled the game. He comes in with the ball. Drissett still, I think he's a little nervous, but then Schwartz dropped a few balls. But just to elaborate on that, I'm just going to detail.
Yes, sir.
But I just want to elaborate on that, man. I would make my judgment on Brissett when the starters get in. You know what I mean? Because it'll be more open. You know what I mean? Things will open up a little bit more. Now, if he ain't, I'll give him about 3 weeks.
That's what they see in practice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
like
you're not with the starters. And then even with the Justin Fields, you're not getting rushed by Garrett and them. You know what I mean? It's a difference once that time starts. Now, I'll give him a couple weeks in, man, but we got to have a winning record by the time Deshaun comes back. So I'm not opposed to Josh Dobbs stepping in early as the 4th week. Just to put that on note.
Okay.
Well, I think we got at least 8 games.
We got to be looking good, man. Because you don't know if he's coming in rusty. You don't know what's happening once the shot gets there. You know what I mean?
What else we got going in sports?
Man, that's been pretty sports. I mean,
for sure.
Man, well, nobody get their ass kicked this weekend?
Was that what?
Did nobody get their ass kicked?
Well, it was.
It wasn't a major UFC bout this weekend. I'm so used to it. I'm sorry.
We was a week out. That was last week.
All right.
I mean, UFC, they do got a nice card coming up with Adesanya Zanyo. He's going to be playing Pierre Richman. That guy.
Try to test you.
Yeah. And that'll be in November. So UFC, I mean, I watch with that. I can stay up on board on that.
Yes, sir. Floyd Mayweather set to fight in Mikuru. Set to fight Mikuru Asakori in Rising. It's an exhibition on September 25th. So y'all can be on the lookout for that. If you still mess with Mayweather fights, I mean, is it worth watching these days?
Well,
because we know what's going to happen.
The boys get paid a lot of money, so it's just Floyd figured like I'm retired, I do expedition, I make more than what I make with this regular fight, So.
You already know what's popping off. It's Thursday morning. Good morning, Mix Nerve DJs Radio. That was Big Bree with the sports report. We gonna keep it popping. DJ Layla on the ones and twos. We'll be right back with the whole show. Of course, Deanna K. Morning only. Yes, sir. yes sir. Speaker Lingus. It's every Thursday morning. Good morning, mix. With my dog DJ Lalo, Big Bree. And of course, we got Deanna K. I am Trey Fool, host of the Millennium. Yeah, check us out each and every Thursday. Download that app ASAP, Google Play, or your Apple App Store. And that app is Nerve DJs. Oh God, that's not. You alright, Deanna K? You know what? You know, I see you over there sweating, and I'm like, damn. You know, it's not really that hot in here, right?
But
you know,
my body temperature and your body temperature is.
you know what? But no, I you know when you stepped out when you stepped outside, I you know what? I had to reevaluate and I had to analyze what's going on.
What's going on?
And you know, I do got that shit though. You know what I'm saying? I got not that shit. Don't get me wrong. I got that swag. You know, I got that. You know, I got that aura. You know, and I tend to do that. And I step in the room, they just start sweating. And you know, I apologize. You know, I didn't mean to come like that. I just got the fresh haircut. Shout out to my guy Weez. You know.
So your handsomeness is gonna be over here hiding behind.
Listen.
I give you that. You can have that today. If that make you feel good.
She was over there. Y'all see her? I'm
trying to tell you something. I'm a hot person. Like so, sometimes like my body temperature. I don't know what's been going on with me. Like, but my body temperature. One minute I'm hot. Sometimes I'm cold. I have to always been like that. Sometimes I'll be freezing. Sometimes I'll be hot as hell. Like
you need to fix your thermometer.
Trey turned he turned a young drip on.
Trey got me too hot, clearly.
Be like that, man. You like the beer? Is it good? The Grays?
I do
Is it
like
the Grays?
beer, and I like the Grays. You should keep it. You should keep it.
When it's time to try, you know, I got to do my Trey Cool thing. I got to get up in front of the people. I don't think they want to see Grey Cool, so I got.
The crowd wants you to, switch it up, but you know, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I rock mine. I'm not like the rest of these guys. You know, I rock mine. You know.
I got a few gray hairs too, and I haven't dyed mine yet.
Okay, I got a little closer.
But hey, it is what it is. Life.
Anyway, man, we got Deanna K in the building, and I know it's been going crazy in the entertainment world. What you got for us? Of
course. So earlier you spoke on name dropping. So Future got a new song that came out, and he actually name dropped Beyonce. So is it disrespectful for artists to name drop, female women when they're married? He also
what did he say though, like? Can you give me the bar?
I couldn't remember the exact bar he had for B, but the bar he had for a woman named C was.
We talking about that? Yeah, because he came on that verse. That verse was crazy.
Fire. He and I still.
See, so I fuck if I ain't fuck with my nigga Jigga, I would have smashed. I smashed on B. No. Something would be
So do y'all feel like?
I always still put the press on. It's all okay. It's on C. Sierra.
And I still fucking on C. So I'm like, I had to get in the comments like, no, you is not still fucking on Sierra. Don't throw my good sis in here. Allegedly, it's another woman named C, but who knows? He could have just been rhyming. He had the people wondering what's going on. But just as far as name dropping, like Beyonce, I feel like is like a very much a fantasizable woman that pretty much a lot of people fantasize over. So
Kevin Gates said something about, I believe, he said
something about Beyonce too. He name dropped a few people. I mean, is it wrong or is it the art?
When you coming off every highway, there's an exit route.
He do got a new fire song out. Apollo, I don't know if y'all remember him. He's from The Housewife. He is Phaedra's ex-husband. Well, you probably won't because he went to jail for a few years, and he when he got out, he recently was featured on The Housewives.
Tax evasion or some shit?
Yeah, so he was doing his 1-2, and he felt like Phaedra left him during his hard time, and left him for dead. Do you feel like she was wrong, like better for worse? Like, did she drop the ball?
She dropped the ball.
They were very much married. It wasn't a boyfriend-girlfriend situation. They were married.
She dropped the ball, but I mean, like...
She said her name was more important than his situation he had going on. She said, during, they played clips back during he was going through his sentencing and the timing. She told him straight to his face, my name is more important like that's what I care about. He was like, you act like you don't care about me. She was like, I don't. I care about my name.
Who was the breadwinner?
I believe when he was doing what he was doing, they both had a lot of money. Oh, okay. So I think she's a lawyer.
Okay, so she has
a career. And then he was supposed to have a business, but the fraudulent came in.
Okay, so he was but I can kind of respect that.
Yeah,
just on a little bit side. But I mean, better or for worse. But so yeah, I mean, you win it.
He even went so far as saying she kept his children from him during that time as well, because they have 2 boys together. So hopefully they get through that and they go on with what they got to go do. Boosie was recently on Instagram, of course. He's always up here. He got pulled over and he did a live performance in front of the police on the side of the highway. And then recently he was in his car. He's having a pool party in Houston. So he said some beautiful ladies told him that they want their butt licked at the party. So Boosie got a couple $100 for all the booty lickers to lick somebody's butt at the pool party in Houston. So he said the last pool party they had was lit. You know, a lot of Boosie refers to himself as boo hep. So if you know how the parties go. It pretty much got wild. So if y'all eat butt, hey, you might be able to make a couple dollars. Diddy is working with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre has an album coming out, and Diddy was actually very happy to say that he's working with him and being a partner with him because he's been looking up to him for a very long time. So he gave him his flowers and expressed his gratitude via Instagram. The VMAs just recently passed. I watched just a few clips, but I didn't watch really much of it. I know Nicki Minaj won an award, and she got to perform like a lot of her songs. She did really great. Lil Nas X won an award as well. But a guy by the name of Bad Bunny, I think he's like a UK rapper. He's like one of the biggest rappers over there. He actually, at the end of his set, had kissed one of his dancers. The dancers was a man.
Oh, Lord.
But last year, Lil Nas X, during the BET Awards, he did the same thing with his boyfriend, who was also his dancer. And they basically canceled Lil Nas X back then. That's why he got the song with NBA Youngboy, Never Late to the Party, where he says fuck BET in there. So there's some controversy. Black Twitter went crazy and basically said it's always done double standards, and it's like allegedly, like homophobia in the black community versus other communities. So that's how they was trying to spin it on Twitter. Twitter is Black Twitter is a dangerous place. They'll tear you to shreds. They were actually on there tearing Megan to shreds recently, and bringing up her mother who has passed away and her parents, and just being very much, disrespectful to the Barbs, because her and Nicki got their little beef going on right now. And her ex-best friend Jonathan were recently on live talking, and she had brought up the fact that he hung out with Kelsey, and Kelsey's the best friend who was there when she was shot. So it's a lot of, mess. Of course, they're in the tabloids. Megan actually dropped a new mixtape. I actually like it. She got a few songs on there, and it's very much given mixtape Meg. So I like mixtape Meg versus like industry Meg. She come a lot harder versus when she put out the mainstream. Right. To me personally. So Lil Meech's case got dismissed for allegedly stealing the Richard Millie. So that got canceled. He's
shout out to 50 blessing them boys with all them big chains. You get the whole BMF and
he allegedly didn't pay for the watch or didn't bring it back or whatever the case may be, but it got thrown out. Tyrese was just in court with his wife because they're getting a divorce, unfortunately. He does not have to pay spousal support due to their prenup, but he has to pay a little over $10K in child support for his 3-year-old.
You said what happened?
A month, $10K, a little bit over $10K in child support a month for their daughter.
$120,000.
So
anyway, keep going.
That's $120 a year.
Ari's Lambo, her truck that Moneybagg Yo got her last year for her birthday, allegedly was being repoed. And then they dug up tweets where she said she wanted to get rid of the truck, and then they brought up receipts that actually got repoed, and allegedly it's rumored that the two have broke up. So they don't know if Moneybag Yo got it repoed and took the car back, or if the people repoed it and she just missed payments. She was also just in the tabloids for owing the landlord about $6,000.
Damn, Moneybag just left her high and dry, huh?
So, I mean, I don't think so, because she got her own bag.
No, she ain't got the money bag.
She don't got the money bag.
Hey, it is.
She gotta do a lot more, what you call it?
A lot more promotion.
Got about 2 minutes left.
LeBron James, he recently covered Sports Illustrated with his 2 sons, which I thought was dope. You can check theNK.net for the whole vlog and more pictures. He also said he's not retiring anytime soon because he wants to actually play in the league with his son Bronny. So he is actually a senior this year in high school. So do y'all feel like he gonna go to the draft instead of going to college
He's probably
so he can play with his dad?
You can go to college 1 year.
Oh, okay. I know that. That's the requirements. Well, that's what I got with, the celebrity news and I gossip. Oh, one more good thing. I'm sorry, y'all. The Bank of America launches a new program, 0% down in mortgages for Black and Hispanic first home owner buyers. Like people who trying to buy a house for the first time, 0 down with the mortgages. So,
sheesh.
Yeah, check that out. That's a dope. I just found that out today.
Nerve DJs Radio, you already know. Good morning, mix. We up out of here. DJ Lalo 330, Big Bree, Bree02, Deanna KO1, TREKUL, Speaker Leaguers _ worldwide, Speaker Leaguers 1. We up out of here. Let's do it. Drink water and what'd you say?
Mind business.